So guys, this is Weglet, and today I am here with somebody. You guys know that Weglet has moved back to Nigeria with his family, and I'm here to bring to you guys, if there is anything that I feel like you guys want to hear about abroad or Nigeria. Who am I? I need to do that. So today I have someone all the way from Canada. You know, a lot of people want to move to Canada. This is a dream home of so many people, especially people in Nigeria. Everybody, oh, Canada, Canada, Canada. So today you will hear from somebody. Not only that she lives in Canada, she's a content creator. You can also follow her because she will say who is she. Because she will say her name so that you can also follow her on her page. Now, and I want you guys to pay attention, watch the end, because believe me, you will learn one or two things from this. So for now, I'm here with no other person than...
Hi guys, my name is Iyobo and my page name is Iyobo and Sam TV page, and I based in Canada. I'm a mom of 6, married, and I'm here to see Mr. Ugo and Mrs. Jenny. I'm so happy. The way they welcomed me was so amazing. I was so touched. Like, first time meeting them on live like this. That thank you so much, sir, for accepting me to your home. And thank you, sir. That's just the introduction first.
Okay, guys, you heard her all, and I have to start because no time to waste. A lot of people want to know. First of all, welcome to Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
So how is the weather in Nigeria?
I love the weather because back there in Canada we're always in the house, indoor, because of the cold weather. So Nigeria weather, oh, I love it.
My God. So, mother of 6, you said. What is the challenge in Canada? Because I know that I have 3 children. In Austria, I know what I was going through. So in Canada, is there any help? Or because having 6 children in Canada, what is the challenge?
There is no help. It's just me and my husband that is doing it. And the challenge is getting someone to help you to look after kids in Canada is very expensive. So my husband really devoted time, and I don't really push him. You have to give me this, you have to go and do overwork so I can provide enough for us. We're just okay with what we have so that we can manage our family and train the children. So my kids mostly fear my husband because he's very tough. Me, I'm a very soft type. So with that, we're able to manage the kids and to train them. So that's basically what the challenge there is. To get someone to look after the kids is so expensive. So that's the main thing that we try to avoid. So we're just doing it by ourselves.
Okay. You know, some people in Nigeria believe that when they manage to get themselves to Canada, they are already married.
No, you don't just come to Canada and say you're ready. No. It's a process. Canada is a place where you have to be patient. If you have not been patient before you come to Canada, that's the time you need to wear the shirt of being patient. Canada is a process. They don't rush you, even with document. Anything you want to do, patience comes first. With patience, you will achieve your goal in Canada. So
are you trying to tell me that in Canada, on the street, you don't plug, like you don't see
you
money
work
on the
hard,
road?
double shifts to make money, double shifts. You have to work back to back if you want to pay your bills. We pay for literally everything: your car insurance, your phone bills, your light bill, your electricity, a lot of things that we pay for every month. So you have to work double shift to make this money.
Somebody said that in Canada, it's easier for you to save 10 million naira a month.
Yeah, it's easier, but you have to do a double job. Because the more you make more money, government take half of it. And what is left after you pay the bills. So you do double job and you get nothing back from tax return because you have to pay government back. Because you overwork and you make enough money.
So you're trying to tell me that the more you work, the higher tax you pay?
Yes.
So that means if I want to work, because I have a lot of things in Nigeria, I want to build a house in Nigeria like this. And that means I need to take a lot of shit.
Yes.
So if I take that shit, yeah, that means I have to pay more.
Yes. Out. Yeah. And it's not about the shift, depends on the job. There's a good job, there's a low job. So middle class needs shift. Good job, you have a contract. that you sign, they pay a huge amount of money. You have to still pay government back, because a lot of daughters, they make a lot of money, and at the end of the money that they make, they have to pay 50% back to government for tax return.
Are there people who are working professional jobs and are still struggling?
Yes, a lot.
Why?
Maybe that's their personal financial issues or lack of management. And why there's still some people that still make a lot of money, they still live a very good life and they still save enough. But some people cannot manage their finances. That's why you see some of them are still struggling.
So it's all about management.
Yes.
Now, can I ask you something? In Canada, are people paying cash like this house? They say this house costs $500,000. Then they pay cash.
No.
But in Nigeria, people are paying house cash. So does it mean that there are more money here in Nigeria than in Canada?
Canada has structure. There's a structure there. You cannot just go there and just buy house cash. No, there's a process. You go through bank. Bank give you a loan. Once the loan is approved based on your credit score, once your credit score is good, they give you the approval.
So that means if you don't have that credit score, you can't get a house.
You can't get a loan. You can't even get a house.
So that means if somebody who is working hard in Nigeria can easily buy a house with his money.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
Yes.
But in Canada, no matter what you are doing, no
you
matter
have
kind
to
of
go
job.
through the process.
So what about if I have the money? Or don't you think that there are people who
They will
have
question you.
$500,000?
They don't care.
Wow.
They don't care. You still have to do the process.
Because they know your income.
Yes.
So if you are bringing
You have to fight
500,000
tax before you can buy a house. How much do you make? Okay, well, this amount. The only thing that you can do is drop higher down payment of the house that you buy. So when you drop higher down payment, what you pay every month, you reduce.
So in that case, does it mean that there are more richer men in Nigeria than in Canada?
I cannot say yes or no.
No, because if personally now here I can, this house I bought it cash.
And it's your own house.
And it's my own house.
Yeah, in Canada it's not like that. Okay. Even though you buy your own house in Canada, government still have rights over the house. 100%.
How, please?
Oh, that's a deep question that I need to explain again and again. Because in Nigeria, where we come from here, you buy a house 20 years to come, that's your property. So here, you buy a house in Nigeria, that's your own property for life. But Canada is not like that. You buy a house in Nigeria, in Canada, there's a tax, maintenance fees, there's fees you have to pay to keep that. Even when you finish paying the mortgage, there's still money that you have to pay.
So
it does not belong to you.
So that means, let's say, assuming I bought a house in Canada, and because we are one being, I'm no more, so my children cannot inherit my own house.
They can if you don't have debt on ground. If I have
already finished paying the house.
Yeah, there's still some fees you still have to pay.
So that means because even though that this is my house, I have to be paying continuously.
Yeah, there's the fees you have to pay.
And it's huge or it's just small money?
Depends. Depends on the house. Yes. So Nigeria for me is a yes to buy a house, property. Yes.
So that means, can you also explain to me, are there people who are homeless in Canada?
A lot. There's a lot of homeless people.
But in Nigeria, people think that there's nothing like homeless people.
No, there is.
But why are they selling to us that there's no homeless people in Canada?
There is homeless people.
100%.
100%.
So in Canada,
I will do a video of it later on.
So in Canada, there are people who are not just living.
Yes, and there's people that you can't afford to rent a house. There's a government houses as well, and there's people that sleep in the streets.
In Canada.
In Canada.
Is it that those people are foreigners? Maybe they lose their job and then maybe they throw them out. Or?
No, it's just things happen to them and they find themselves being homeless.
But government is there to assist them.
Yes, that's if they qualify. Like I said, Canada is a process. Whatever government wants to assist them with, you have to qualify. You apply the process and they approve it, then you qualify to have it.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, Canada is a...
You know what? Here in Nigeria, everybody, if you ask 10, from that 10, 7 want to move to Canada. Because for people here, they feel like the moment you got a Canadian visa, you're already made.
I can say years back, I can easily tell them, please, when you want to move to Canada, you're free, but right now it's really tough. You cannot even think to move to Canada at the moment because everything is tight. people inside haven't getting enough jobs. So now they stop the visa giving. Like, it's really tough now. You come to Canada, there is no job.
Are you trying to tell me that right now
it's tough? Right now. We inside, we are still struggling to make sure that we have enough shifts, we have enough jobs.
Can you explain to me now? Just explain this thing to me. You have 3 children and you want to come to Nigeria. Is there like you cannot afford to buy a ticket for your 3 children?
No, you have to save. Depends on what the money you're making.
So for how long do you think you can save, even though you are making a good money? Let's say you are earning $10,000 a month. Is there people who are earning $10,000 a month?
Of course.
Okay,
when I was working, I earned more than that.
Okay, when you are earning $10,000 a month, how long do you think you can save?
Okay, you're earning $10,000 a month. Let's say your house rent is $3,200, and you pay your light bill, you pay your car insurance, you pay your phone bills, and if 2 couples is working, it's easy. But for 1 person, it's still a bit hard. It's still a bit hard for you to just carry that money and buy a ticket for 3 or 4 of you to travel to Nigeria. You still have to plan it.
So is that the reason why some parents don't, come to Nigeria like holiday with their kids?
I can say a lot of them don't have documents yet.
No, I'm talking about people that have documents.
Depends on what they are making.
Are you trying to tell me that someone who is earning minimum wage in Canada, it's going to be difficult for that person to travel to Nigeria with his 2 or 3 children?
Yes. But if it's safe, it will not. Then they have to cut down the expenses.
Like, what is minimum wage? Okay, what is minimum wage in Canada? Let's say.
Minimum wage should be, I think, $20.
Okay, so that means
or 13.
Or 13, which is still.
It's still fair. Yeah. It's still fair.
So what is the difference between Canada and Europe? I want to know the difference between Canada and Europe.
Okay. I've not stayed in Europe, but I've been there for visits.
Okay.
The difference between Canada and Europe, Canada speak mostly English.
Yeah.
Europe, you have to learn the Europe.
Yeah, the language.
The language. So that's
there are Europe also when we that speak English. Like UK speak English, Dublin speak English also.
I have my brother that live in, all my family, they live in different parts of the world. Some of them live in Europe. Like with the bank transfer, going to bank, getting your ATM card when your ATM card lost, it takes process in Europe. But in Canada, when your ATM card lost, you can get it back. And
you can get
it back instantly. But Europe, there's some things that is different.
No, I think Europe also you can get your.
My brother said no. That's
okay. Let's say depend on country because I live in Europe too, so
yes.
I think you can easily get
that one.
Yeah.
So the language barrier for me.
That's
that one. Yeah. So I don't really know how the Europe system works, so I cannot answer that Europe.
Okay, you know why I'm saying this? Because I think in Europe, of course, abroad is difficult. It doesn't matter where you are.
Yes.
Moving or going to a vacation with your children, 2, 3, 4, with the couple, I think it's anywhere in the world is difficult. Even though, of course, but I also understand that from what they are telling us here, I haven't been to Canada. Honestly, I haven't been to Canada. Yeah. I tried to get a visa to Canada after my wife sent it. They rejected us. They said
years back. They
rejected us and said that we don't have family ties, whatever. But I have been in so many countries. But what they are selling to us about Canada is the best place to live. Can you tell us
with
why?
Family, yes, it's the best place to live.
Can you tell us the reason why you think it's the best place?
For like the system works with road, with health card, with like when you have kids in Canada, to be honest, if you're not making enough, government intend to pay you good money for the kids, and if you make too much, the money reduce. That's one, and there is more job opportunity. You can easily get a job, depends on your profession. If you're a nurse, your personal support worker, your IT, there's a lot of opportunity. And when you want to also school in Canada as a citizen, government pay you huge amount of money for you to study, and they want you to grow and become something better in the system in Canada. So there's a lot of benefits in Canada. I would say that Canada is It's a good
It's a
place.
good one. Anyways, I can also, because I live in Austria for almost 20 something years, I can also say that whatever she's saying about Canada, I think Vienna, Austria has it also. Yeah, but the only problem with Austria is, as an English-speaking man, someone who speaks English, it's very difficult for you because of the language. Yeah, but aside from it, I think Austria is almost the same thing with Canada. In short, I would say Austria is even better than Canada. Yeah, it's better than Canada. No, it's better than Canada. No, Austria is better. The reason why I said Austria is better than Canada is because, of course, the only thing that Canada is better than Austria is immigration, system. It's far. Austria is the worst for me. Yeah, Austria is the worst for me. Because Austria, you have to, even though you are married to an Austrian citizen, you have to stay 5 years. You have to get an Austrian citizenship. Then if you are not married, then you have to stay 10 good years.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's not even guaranteed. The process is, I have never seen a country, for me, that is more difficult to get citizenship. In short, they put their citizenship like it's heaven on earth.
Like it's gold.
Yeah, which for me I think is not. And don't forget, it's also they're also not allowing dual nationality.
Nice.
Yeah, which makes it even more difficult.
No.
So now for you to pick up Austrian citizenship, you need to denounce your own citizenship.
No, that's
which
not
for
good.
me is not. It doesn't make sense. So that is where Canada. But apart from it, believe me, Austria is a very good country to live. That's why if you go to Google, just type the most livable city in the world. So that's why if you go on Google now and search the best livable city in the world, Vienna is top 5 for the past 15 to 18 years.
So what about the houses in Austria? The prices are good?
No, the prices also, I think it's cheaper than
Canada.
No, but Canada has bigger houses.
Yes.
Canada is like America, they have bigger houses. Yes. But Europe is always, that, which I understand. You cannot compare living space in Canada. Canada and America are the best, And as for an English-speaking person, of course, you can't toy with Canada. Canada is 100% better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I have to say, I have a question from somebody, and he said, someone who is a graduate here in Nigeria and someone who has a skill, who will make it more or who will make it faster?
Both.
How?
Depends on the skills. If you're a hairdresser, you do your hair, you will make more money. If you're a professional in your course, you graduate, depends on what you study in school, you get a better job, you will make money. So it's both. So what you just need to do as a graduate, you just have to upgrade and take some few courses inside the country for you to get a better grade. But both make money.
So, believe me, millions of people in this country want to move to Canada.
Right now, I would say, wait, don't move now. It's really tough. Visa, they are not giving visa.
But do you know that people watching you are not listening to this wait that you said?
Then they're going to try.
They don't want to hear this wait that you said.
They have to wait now. Canada system right now for visa is down. They are not giving. They are rejected like water.
Does it mean that? Because, of course, I understand the economy. Is there a problem inside Canada? Because even the Canadians are saying they don't want more people. Why?
Because the economy is shaking.
But Canada has a bigger space, last man, very big one, the best. I think they have the highest last man.
Canadians are looking for jobs. We don't even have enough for us right now.
And you guys are pushing people out when you have spaces for people to stay.
No, there's no more jobs right now. So we're just managing what we have inside the system, inside the country. So they should wait, please wait, not now. Not now.
If somebody advises you, that person come to you and want an advice from you. Smart. I have a visa from Canada. I have also a visa I have a visa to Canada, visa to US. Please, can you help me? You live in US. You have been in US.
Yeah.
So now, can you advise that person? Which country will you advise that person to go?
It depends on the person's choice. I will say if...
No, that person's choice is... Now, he
has a visa for...
US, he has Canada, and he came to you because you have experience in US.
Okay.
You have experience in Canada. So, please, advise me.
I will advise Canada.
Why?
Because of the documents. It's easy to process your documents and have your stay and become a citizen. But US, you will spend 20 years. It's very hard.
How long have you been in US?
I didn't went to US to stay. I only went there, gave birth, and just
so
returned.
what is your experience about US?
For me, US is fun. US is okay. Like I said, I didn't really know much about US, but I didn't really just want to stay in US. I don't know why.
Is it because people always like the mentality? It's something that we're having here in Nigeria. That, no, Canada. Is that the reason why you moved to Canada?
To be honest, I never even dreamed of Canada. It was when a client comes to my salon back then in Dubai, and she said, Canada is so nice. I was like, really? Yeah, okay. That's how we just, okay, we have US visa. We can easily just move to Canada with our US visa and with my daughter. So that was why I moved to Canada. And hearing the word that to have a family there and to raise a kid is really good. So that's the reason why I really find in love with, like, okay, I want to move to Canada.
So, what is life? What is life like?
Yeah, going back there, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful there. It's expensive, but you can sew your coat according to your size.
So, advise someone now who is living in this country.
Yes.
Who that person dream is, I want to move to Canada. What is that thing that you tell that person, please, if you have this dream, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this to be successful in Canada?
Okay, this one is for mothers. If you're a mother, you have 1 or 2 kids, have skills, learn how to make your kid hair. Make sure you know how to make your kid hair. That will save your cost. Because making hair or want someone to make your kid hair is expensive. Learn how to do 1 or 2 things for yourself for skills. And that's before you move to Canada. And we'll show that question again.
Okay. No, I mean, the question is, okay. I think no worry. I think you have it. You have it already.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Now you said about mother. So what about if that person is not a mother? What happens?
If it's not a mother, still get ready to be paid for the salon service. There's salons there. Get ready to pay more service for that, and they're a bit expensive.
And also, you are trying to also encourage anybody, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have the skills.
Yeah, make sure you have the skills. It will really help.
So what are those skills? That's because you talk about skills. Yeah? So what are those skills? Mention at least 2 or 3 skills that you need to have that can help you when you move to Canada.
Okay. Learn how to make hair. Learn how to do makeup. Learn how to design clothes, sew clothes very well. And learn how to barb hair. Those are handwork. Those one pays every day. Those are daily money. And if you know how to do farming, you can bring it over. We need it in Canada. Yeah, farming is another thing that is very good. Yeah.
So guys, let yourself. You know, I told you guys, I will always bring to you guys something that will benefit you watching. Anytime Gweglet come, you say, Gweglet don't come again. No. But I'm bringing things that will benefit you.
Yes.
Before you leave this country, you that want to leave to Canada, make sure you know how to barb. Make sure you know how to make women hair. You know, make sure that you know how to sew clothes. You know, make sure there are things that you will believe me. Even I remember when I was in Austria, those days when things were difficult. I said to myself, hi, assuming now I know how to barb, I'll be making money. I have a guy in Austria. This guy, he used to come to my house to barb me. When my wife moved in, he used to come to my house to barb my children. But today, you understand what I mean? I called him on the phone, he would run to come and barb me. But today, this guy is the biggest barber in Vienna. He barb Alaba, you know Alaba Real Madrid. He's barbing Alaba Real Madrid. He's barbing one guy from Tottenham. What's his name? Somebody from Tottenham. He's barbing all those big stars. Now he's barbing. Brother, you don't even call me when you call because he doesn't even have time. When you go to his office, you see queue. Wow. If you are lucky to be number 100, then you are lucky. But this guy, you know, sometimes when I go to his office, he said to me, because he knows also when we started social media, when he comes to barbers, you know, he knows when we started social media, he will say, Ugo, you guys, we are lucky. I said to him, you too, we are lucky. So this life is all about scales. Yeah. You know, we survive it because of our scale that we have.
Yeah.
God blessed the scale. Now him himself, he's surviving because of his barbing scale. Now God bless him. Now he's the biggest boy in Vienna.
Wow.
So all I'm saying is, All she's saying is learn a skill, 1 or 2, before traveling to Canada or anywhere
in the world.
You want to travel. So for now, I have to say thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for having me. I really appreciate you, sir. And I've been your top fans for years.
Wow.
And finally, I am here. Like, the welcoming is so amazing. I really appreciate you, sir, for welcoming to your home. First time, Google brought me to his house. Is that not amazing? Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And if you're watching from YouTube, don't forget, we are into properties, and this is my number. This house is from Ogoegle Agencies. If you want to buy a house, you live abroad and you are afraid of how to invest, call this number. Yeah? This house that I'm talking about now is 385 million, yeah? And call this number, you are speaking to me directly, you are not speaking to another person, yeah? So, don't forget, if you are a subscriber, a new subscriber, and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe so that anytime we bring something like this, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you guys. I remain blessed. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
I really appreciate it.